What's going on, everybody, and welcome back. So it's pretty cold outside. It's like, I don't know, it's probably 20. Yesterday it was like probably 12 in the morning. Tried to start the truck and battery was stone dead. Like now it's dead. Oh, it says 11.3, but it's not going to start. It's definitely got a dead cell. It's got the AGM, but it's just not it's not doing good. I'll show you guys. See, I got my little voltmeter over there. Shows 11.2, but if I go to crank, got nothing. 8.5, 10 volts. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw on the jump box. Got enough to unlock the doors. It's crazy. That AGM battery is still like acts normal, but when you go to start it, it won't do it. Hopefully the jump box isn't too cold here. Sounds like all the relays are clicking and everything. It's got like the hazards on. I think it thinks I'm trying to steal the car. I bet the alarm's gonna go off when I go to hook this thing up. I gotta try to disable the alarm. I think it's done. There, I disarmed it. So hopefully that'll be better. All right, let's see. So I gotta put a battery in this thing, but for now I'm just gonna jump start it and try to get it in the garage. Got a couple of things I want to do to it, so I'm gonna work on that, and I'll take the battery out. Got another battery I can put in it in the meantime. It's the jump box fired up. Turn this thing on. We got 12 volts. Let's see if it'll hit. Almost started. Ooh. Barely started. Now we gotta get this thing a battery. Should be under warranty. I'll let it run for a few minutes, warm up. So, lucky enough, Auxito reached out to me and they had sent me some lights for my Accord, and I really love the headlights, so I made a video about them. And I guess I could update about it now. They're still working as far as I know. I haven't driven the car that much since it's so cold, but every time I went out at night, I really thought that they were better than any eBay lights I'd ever bought. So I do really like the Auxito brand so far, so I wanted to test some more of their stuff. They let me pick some stuff from their website to test out. I know that this doesn't necessarily fit my application, but I thought it might be kind of cool to put some grill lights in. And these are, I think, for a 4Runner. So I got the Avalanche pulled into the shop here, into the garage rather. And I need to change the battery, like I said. But I got the grill taken off, which is not too big of a deal on these. It's just these 3 retainers here. These little push style retainers. You pull the top out and then pry the lower section out, and they come out like this. Sometimes they can break, but and then there's a bunch of clips. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 on the outside. And then these guys also have clips. Mine are both broken on the outskirts of the bottom section below the lights. But that's all you really need to take off to pop these grills off. Pretty easy. So I'm trying to figure out, I got these lights here, which I have them lit up over here. They've been sitting on this battery. So they're nice and bright. They're just like a nice indicator light. So I've been kind of doing a bench test. I got them sitting here on the battery with it charging, and they've just been on for a while. You get a little bit of heat to them, but not too bad. So I was trying to figure out how to mount them. I was gonna make some type of bracket in here, but I think the best bet for me to do is just to like cut out 2 of these little pieces here and try to stick it in the gap. And then they'll be right at the top of the grill. So I hope that the hood doesn't cover them. I don't think that it does. I almost think maybe I should like put the grill back on and close it and see if it covers that, but I think we'll be okay putting it right at the top here. That's kind of where they look the best. So I'm gonna maybe just put everything kind of back together and take a look at where that lines up, and if it goes where I want it to, then I think we're gonna proceed to using the Dremel and just sawing these little things out and sticking it right in there, and then we can get what we need for our wiring done, all routed back here. Hopefully you don't see much but the 4 grill lights. So I'm thinking like here, and then probably somewhere over here on the edge. We'll see where we can fit them. Probably, you know, close enough here and here, or maybe all the way out. See where they fit best. But yeah, that's the plan. So I'm just gonna try to like epoxy them in. Once I get them where I want them, I'll just epoxy them into the grill, and then we will go from there. So I'm gonna, like I said, put it back together and just do like a little visual, make sure it's gonna look right, and we'll show you guys the process of drumming everything out. So I've got all 4 all cut out, just roughly placed in there. So I think what I'm gonna do right now is get my hot glue gun, and I'm gonna give each of these like a couple of dabs of hot glue to hold them in place. And then I'll come back with the epoxy, and I'll hit each one with some epoxy just so that they stay in there firmly. I mean, obviously, if I smack something, they're gonna fall out, but that's fine. I don't plan on hitting anything. I'll have bigger problems to worry about. So we'll hit them with hot glue, and then we'll hit them with some epoxy. And I'm sure we could always break them back off later if we have a problem and need to replace one. Hopefully we don't though. I'll let you guys know. Auxito's been pretty good, so I think we're gonna have some long-term lights here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get my hot glue gun and get that warmed up, get them stuck in place, and then I'll worry about trying to wire it and make it look pretty in a second. I gotta see where I wanna put all the wires. So I didn't have any epoxy, so I just did the hopes and dreams method, and we hit it with the hot glue. At least it's not inside of a tail light this time, so if it falls off I can just come back and hit it again. But should be good for a while. It's cold now, so I think it'll stick. So I just kind of glued them all in, and you can see all 4 of them are spaced nicely. And I just zip tied the wires as best I could with some zip ties and some black tape. So now I'm just gonna try to install this. I'm hoping that you can't really see the wire that bad. It is what it is. I think it looks decent enough, so we'll fire it up and hopefully it looks good. I'm gonna try to wire it into just probably the daytime running lights or something, so it comes on when the DRLs are on, and then yeah, it'll just be on. I don't have to worry about flipping a switch. So pretty low current, so I probably won't even add a separate fuse or anything like that, but it should work out nicely. So I'm just gonna reinstall the grill, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Get the battery changed out on this thing and get it backed out of the garage. Alright, so here they are installed. Looking pretty good. I'm excited. Can't wait to see what it looks like from far away, but I think it's gonna look good. I got them all evenly spaced, and the wires, you really can't see them, especially when it's the lights are illuminated and it's dark. So yeah, we'll see how it looks. It looks like a Toyota. But yeah, anyway, pretty happy with it, honestly. It looks nice. So I'll get it outside at some point soon. I just put a battery in it that I had lying around because the battery that was in it here is diehard, is toast. So I'm gonna try to get that returned, and I think it's still under warranty, so I'm gonna find the receipt for it. But yeah, we're getting rid of that thing. We got a regular flooded battery back in here, and it seems to be working. It's powering these lights. I got some interior lights too. Auxito sent me that I asked for, and they really hooked it up. So we're gonna test those out too. I'm gonna find those and get those installed, and then we'll get this thing out of the garage. Check this thing out. So even when this is off, I turn the dome lights off. You can see this is the normal light, and this is the LED on the other side. Very nice. Even just that one lights the whole interior up back there. So if I put the dome lights on too, and then once I change this guy out, pull that out, I'm gonna open up the other package of these guys. So I have a feeling these things are probably gonna last. The whole back is like a heat sink. Pretty sweet looking. Oops. So yeah, I'm a big fan so far. Really nice and bright. I'm gonna go ahead and put this other one in here, and we'll be all LED'd up in the back. And I just gotta match up the front. Still old-fashioned in the front there. We gotta get these things LED too. So thanks to Auxito, these guys really hooked it up. Alright guys, so these are the lights Auxito sent. They look good. I'm gonna turn this thing off in a second, but they're nice and bright. You can definitely tell what truck it is with these lights. Definitely makes it stand out. You don't really see a lot of trucks with the 4 lights in the center. I don't know what it looks like, but it looks good. So I'm gonna pull it up. And the interior light is nice and bright too, so I'm really excited about that. That's nice. You can really see in there. Just gotta upgrade these guys now, and we'll be doing pretty good. Look how bright it is in there. Nice. All right, guys. It's a little late, so I'm gonna pull this thing up, and that's that. So I'll give you the long-term review on all the Auxito stuff, but once again, gotta give a shout out to those guys, and I'll probably have some referral links or something, so go check it out. If you guys want lights like this or some other products, we can hopefully get you a discount, and I'll speak with them about that. But yeah, thanks for watching everybody, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.